Hey guys, it's Black Man, and I was thinking about, Dwayne Johnson, how much money he makes in Hollywood, and how much Roman Reigns could potentially make in Hollywood as well. Now, I was thinking that Roman at the maximum has two more contracts left in him. Either he signs one 10-year one, which would be very dumb of him, or two 5-year deals, which would be more lucrative because they have to pay him more money in the second contract. So the thing is there, most people know that Roman Reigns makes about $5 million on his current contract, and that's across multiple years. And as you can see here, Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, he makes that much money, about $90 million in 2020, a dead year. And this right here is what he makes per picture, about $20 million a picture. He made $23 million for Red Notice. So roughly, he makes about $20 million a picture for Dwayne Johnson. The Rock does. It usually for his role in the movie takes about pre-production wise, probably takes about 6 to 8 months per movie, depending on like the length of the movie, the writing, and the callbacks. Could take about 6 to 8 months, that kind of stuff there, and that's per picture. And Rome makes $5 million for about 5 years. WWE has been known to extremely underpay their talent, even though their talent makes the most money of all wrestling. So honestly, I don't know about you, especially with the way that his acting is getting more and more improved over the weeks. I remember him yelling at Paul Heyman. I remember him like being all nice and somber with his cousins, all sly and stuff like that. And like the intensity in his promos when he comes out, and his look and his intensity. I think it's not the bad, but overall it's pretty good. Most people say Roman Reigns' work is pretty good because they care a lot about him and they want to make sure he looks good. That's the thing I'm getting to. So I'm not exactly sure when Roman Reigns' contract is over, but either he should demand $10 to $15 million for 5 years because it's obvious the company is going to make everything about Roman, which would make him was like what Brock Lesnar money, but for a full time schedule, you have a ridiculous amount of money right there. So especially with the way they're booking him, I would honestly, if I was Roman Reigns and I was his agent, I would get that much money, $10 to $15 million over 5 years, and that would do well. But in the end, if Roman was smart, I would take a little break from WWE to see what Hollywood has to offer. If Hollywood offers him 10 to 15 for one picture, which is obviously less than a year of work, he should take that deal and say goodbye to the WWE. And if he does that, WWE would be in a major state of free fall when it comes to everything that they do. Stocks, writing plans, story, matches, everything. Everything currently revolves around Roman. And if they don't give him what they want, like a big, fat, huge raise next time, they're going to lose him to Hollywood. And I think Hollywood will want to get him because overall he has a unique look for himself and he has a decent pair of acting chops. He looks really good in the poster. And I think I think Joe Anoy would want to spread his royal oats before it's too late of his life, his age per se. Let me check right now to see how young Roman Reigns is. No, not net worth. 36. That's pretty young for a wrestler right now. That's what they're doing it. Salary. Let me see what they say about the salary thing. 2 million every year. Yeah, that's what I thought exactly. So I would say that the company needs to open up their checkbook and pay this guy a lot of money for the next run. 36 now. He's probably going to sign another 5-year deal. I don't know what his next contract is up. I doubt they know that part. Just for shits and giggles. Let me see if they have that status. Nothing but current. Nothing current. Wow, that's why he got that big push. He just signed a new deal, and that like right before the pandemic. If he signed the deal at the pandemic, shit, he'd be paid a lot more than he is now. Put it that way. 2024. That means that in 3 years, 30, he'd be about 39. I would 100% take Hollywood now. Now that I saw that, I would. He could get a few more years out of WWE, get more cred if he signed a new contract. But knowing that his contract is going to end when he's about 40 or so, and that's when wrestlers start, feeling the slowness coming down, kind of thing there, and everyone says that thing. So I would 100% take the Hollywood roles. Cena did it. Rock did it. I think Hogan did it around that age as well. Yeah, I think Roman's gone. I think he's gone. He'll be making that big money, and they'll have to think of something else. They better find somebody else within those 3 years. I think something about Gable Stevenson, some shit like that. But it's not going to work out with that guy. It's not going to work out. With the new characters they have on NXT 2.0, they have a gambler. They have like a woke guy. They have another fucking Uso. Um, I don't really see a lot of the characters on there translating to big views, big buy. I don't see that kind of stuff there with the new characters. I like them personally, but I don't see the broadness of those characters. So at the end of Roman's contract, I would 100% get the f out and go to the land of Hollywood if you smell what the clack is cooking.